They say it makes up less than 1% of the videos, but it gets like 80% of the attention. What kind of borderline videos are we talking about here?
Right. So Google, in their blog post this morning, they gave us 3 examples. There was one, they said videos that promise cures for fake cures for serious illnesses. The other was flat Earth, which is a conspiracy theory that has taken on remarkably kind of reached pop culture level, where you have like NBA stars and rap stars dropping the fact that they believe in the flat Earth.
This is a fascinating one. I mean, there are innumerable videos on YouTube about claiming that the Earth is flat.
Right. I think a lot of people will say who worked at the company, this isn't a new problem. They've had this for years. The third example is 9/11 conspiracy videos, and those have been for almost as long as YouTube's been around. I think what's happening that's new are 2 things. One, we're in this new climate where there's a lot of attention on both sides of the political aisle around tech. And Google has changed their recommendation algorithm in recent years, and they're starting to prioritize things like they want YouTube videos to be watched longer. And they know that they keep people on the site, they keep people watching more videos if while they're watching one video they serve up another. And the problem they've had is that you kind of have this, like, what's been deemed like the YouTube rabbit hole, where people will watch a certain video, they'll recommend it another, and they'll quickly go from something that's very slippery with the facts to something a flat out lie and misinformation, a conspiracy theory. And YouTube's been very reluctant to remove those from the sites because they don't violate their policies. So now they've invented this new category called borderline videos that are not removed. They don't violate the policies, but they promise they're going to try to remove them from recommendations.
Now, in the past, there's been some justification for leaving these videos on, like the flat Earth videos. Who's that really hurting? But some of these other videos, like conspiracy theories about 9/11, why would YouTube ever leave those on the site?
And you saw that with Congress right before Sundar Pichai, the CEO, went before Congress. There was a conspiracy theory about Hillary Clinton that gained a lot of momentum on YouTube, and one recent about Justice Ginsburg. YouTube has historically been, this is a free platform. If you remember, years ago they stood up and kept the video, very controversial video about Islam. There have been people at the company that are sort of believe in free speech, and they're also very concerned about, well, where do we draw the line? Right? If you take down certain videos, if you bend our policy around which videos violate that aren't explicitly hate speech, for instance, then is a Bigfoot video conspiracy theory? Is a parody video conspiracy theory? And YouTube is always balancing this sort of negative press they get and attention from the fact that one of their biggest constituents are the creators who produce YouTube videos, who are already mad at them because their ad money have gone down. So I think that's where the company really sees itself in that tension, and they're kind of taking very slow steps.
If it's only 1% of the content, as they say, will this impact use significantly?
It's unclear. One example I've heard is that people that use YouTube a lot are people that find these videos attractive. But it's 1% in YouTube world is still a lot of videos.
A lot of people.